The K-pop industry did not just appear out of nowhere, nor was it an overnight success. Asia's financial crisis back in the late 90s actually led the South Korean government to do something that has not been seen done in other parts of the world. They pumped in millions and millions of dollars and even formed a Ministry of Culture to develop and nurture their music and entertainment industry, otherwise known as K-pop. And penetrating into the international market did not happen immediately. Remember this? Psy's Gangnam Style that went viral back in 2012 opened the eyes of the world to K-pop. And it has exploded ever since. K-pop, industri yang tidak asing dalam industri hiburan, baik buat peminat K-pop atau yang bukan peminat. Ramai yang mengkritik dan banyak pihak yang tidak faham semangat dan solidariti yang ditunjukkan melalui fandom K-pop ini. Yang pasti bila peminat-peminat K-pop bersatu di alam maya, suara mereka terlalu kuat untuk diatasi oleh mereka yang berbeza pendapat. Saya juga peminat K-pop. Kenapa? Ikuti perbualan saya bersama peminat-peminat tegar K-pop.
Hi, okay, so my ultimate bias is G-Dragon, but I'm a VIP. My favorite group is Big Bang, followed by EXO and also Twice. So I'm an XOL and also a once and a VIP.
Hi, VIP.
Oh.
Is that more than one or only one?
Of course lah, banyak. My favorite ultimate, like I start with K-pop with Super Junior, actually with Rain actually. And then with Super Junior, a hardcore fan of Hicho, so I am a ELF. And then of course VIP, Big Bang, the king of pop. And bias in Big Bang is top. And then currently I'm falling in love with NCT too.
My ultimate one right now is NCT, of course.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So I actually sent them from SM Rookies.
Okay.
2016 because masa tu kan diorang selalu masuk variety show dengan EXO. And masa tu I suka EXO. So yeah, I got into NCT sebab EXO.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay.
sampai
Any
sekarang.
specific unit? 127 juga?
127 sebab my bias is Jaehyun.
Oh, that's why you baru tengok dia dekat Inkigayo. Dia ada buat.
I was crying sebab last day.
Oh, in the beginning I was like, what is this K-pop thingy? Like macam, you know, like how, you know, ramai we have a lot of haters kan? Like they say it's so macam it's not really, it's not a good culture kind of thing kan? But then because I like to watch all these talk shows kan, American talk shows macam James Corden and all. So then I tengok, why tiba-tiba like they're all interviewing BTS? And then they had that live show dengan Jimmy Kimmel. So I was like, oh okay, not bad lah. Actually, this is why K-pop is so awesome. Macam ramai gila peminat. So BTS was like, memang I was a hardcore ARMY. Memang jatuh cinta lah. My bias was RM and Jungkook lah, both of them. So but then now dah beralih to NCT 127. I'm an citizen.
Macam virus tau. You minat satu and then you terus spread everything.
Yes. Dia macam pancangan, you know. It's like you become addicted. You keep watching their videos, but you get to know them. So macam NCT 127, I really like Johnny lah, Sabrina. Johnny. Yeah. I'm a Japan.
Kenapa kita like a fan defend their artist? Because bukan sebab sayang saja. Benda-benda macam tu lah. Dia tak fikir panjang. Kalau fikir panjang benda ni tak jadi kan.
So I hope dengan this show I nak macam educate lah these people. They don't have to like K-pop. We don't want them. We're not trying to convince them to like K-pop. Tapi we want to educate. Kenapa? You know, why do we like K-pop so much? And why it's actually something positive. Macam orang perception is like bad influence. You know, all this thing. So Sabrina, actually, why do you macam suddenly became, you know, a big K-pop fan? Macam apa yang tertarik about K-pop ni? Apa yang menarik perhatian you? What attracted you to it?
Besides the talent and their abilities, like you won't see things that K-pop do in other industries tau. Macam like K-pop kita ada variety show or their vlogs, like
Yes.
they do covers kan. Tapi macam you don't feel the same way bila artis Melayu buat ke, artis in the US buat ke, Hollywood ke apa. Like I don't know how to say this, tapi macam you relate to K-pop
That's
fans
right.
more.
Yes. You get to know the members. You get to know them. Macam for example, macam Johnny kan, he has his JCC.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get to know him as a person, not as an idol, tapi who
Betul.
he is, his character, personality. Their purity and innocence. They are gentlemen. Rata-rata K-pop idols ini mempunyai personality yang sopan santun, hanya bercakap perkara positif dan saling menghormati. Ini bukan tayangan atau lakonan semata-mata, tetapi sikap baik hati mereka atau their kindness memang terselah dalam pelbagai program yang memaparkan kerenah mereka seperti reality show. Perasaan hormat terhadap peminat. K-pop idol sentiasa berusaha untuk membuat yang terbaik untuk peminat mereka. Kesungguhan itu memang terselah. Malah setiap kumpulan meletakkan nama khas untuk peminat mereka sebagai tanda terima kasih.
How I got to know about K-pop was because I had a Korean friend in high school, and she was a big fan of H.O.T.
Oh,
Like that. Like first generation of K-pop. It was like in 2000s, and then she introduced me and she like played the song, and then I got to know about SES and all that. But I think back then, before like when we didn't have social media like how we have now, it was just like any other industry, like because we just listen to the songs, right? Yeah. But in the 2000s, when I started getting into Big Bang and all that, it's more because like Sabrina said as well. The talent is one, but I guess the reach, like how they reach out to their fans, and it's also the effort that they make. You can see how hard they work, and it's not just about like the effort they make to reach out to the fans, but also how hard they work to be an idol. Because it's so competitive in Korea. Like not anyone can be an idol. With it just within their industry themselves, like it's so competitive until like people are just like stressed out just to be an idol. And it's not easy to be an idol. So I like the fact that they work so hard, and in that sense it's very inspiring and motivational, because you see like this person is so passionate about their career, and they do. Like basically their whole life revolves around being an idol, and also the fact that besides working so hard and all that, it's also like how they how they like portray themselves, because as an idol you're supposed to be clean and you're supposed to be good and all that, right? I don't think it's fake, because like a lot of people saying, for all they're just showing you the clean image, but maybe they smoke and all that, but yeah, they're not perfect. They're humans as well, right? But the fact that I like the clean image of an idol, like how they're always so kemas, and they're always so polite. They're always like so respectful.
Genre yang dibawa oleh K-pop ini, ia melibatkan spektrum yang luas, melibatkan hip hop, rap, ballad dan sebagainya. Malah mereka mendapat inspirasi daripada artis-artis barat kalau dilihat secara terperinci.
Like a lot of people think K-pop is just one genre, like it's just like they all sound the same. A lot of people say that. But in K-pop as well, they also have the R&B and also the rap. But even the R&B and rap, right? If you really look into the lyrics and all that, it's very like, how do you say, like if you listen to like the Western kind of music, I'm not here to bash it, but there's a lot of like profanity. Like, and a lot of like, not just cursing, but, like violence and like
inciting
sexual. Whereas like in the K-pop industry, it's more like they are able to make songs without going that direction. They talk about youth, they talk about like real life situations, so even if the language, you don't speak the language, but that's the great thing about K-pop, because like you can relate to it even if you don't understand the language.
It's like every song has like a message, a very meaningful message.
Yeah.
Like BTS, they want to encourage you to be yourself, to speak yourself. So I think that has helped a lot of people, like kids or with depression, anxiety. Like for me, watching them, I was going through some tough times, but watching them just really made me happy. It was just like a comfort to know, oh, there are really good guys, pure innocent guys do really exist. Because like you mentioned, Azam, macam their politeness, how they respect one another, how they respect their fans. That's what I think was so appealing. Mesej yang disampaikan melalui karya mereka. Lagu-lagu dan muzik video mereka banyak mengandungi mesej-mesej positif. Ramai peminat menggunakan muzik mereka sebagai peringatan agar sentiasa menghargai diri dan untuk membina keyakinan diri.
Actually, yang buat I masuk dalam K-pop ni, macam I cakap tadi, because of Rain. Tapi one song yang buat I macam, lagu apa ni? Is lagu Rain Set Tango. This song macam, bila first time I dengar macam, boleh like a tango punya melody di Korean kan. So macam, kenapa lain? So, very different. And then bila during that time I was studying dekat UiTM Masscom. So macam I tengah belajar like camera kan. So I tertengok sorry punya video clip. So the dance one. So I macam okay, video apa ni? Macam okay, this is like one clean take. Macam dahsyat sangat take dia tu, macam they pan in, pan out, how the members datang. So macam okay, macam mana diorang boleh buat like so perfect? What is this group? So I start to research. And then I tengok behind the scene kan, dia punya
research, yes.
Yeah.
Itu kan buat research macam how could this be done? Macam kenapa diorang boleh buat? Macam like a very simple black and white. And then pan in, pan out, and very perfect. In one shot, one clean shot, I macam wow, okay. Tiba-tiba rasa goosebumps.
Memang they are very talented.
Tengok dia macam mana dia orang practice, and then macam Azhar cakap tadi, bukan senang jadi idol. Walaupun you masuk, you train so hard, kalau you tak ada kriteria tu, you takkan boleh jadi idol. Not like sekarang ni macam luar daripada dunia K-pop, siapa pun boleh jadi idol. You viral sikit terus jadi
Exactly.
So macam you tak. That's why banyak penyanyi ada like satu one hit song only, one hit wonder only. Tapi K-pop boleh, dia expand and then dia buat eksperimen, dia tak takut. And then macam mana the management jaga diorang tu, memanglah kita ada dengar the darker side of K-pop. Tapi itu lain cerita lah. But the good side tu is lebih banyak lagi daripada the bad side tu tau.
Yes. Diorang ada quality. The quality is there. Diorang ni bukan famous overnight success, bukan. For years. Ramai tak tahu that they have been training how many years, baru debut.
Yes.
Kan?
And then macam mana dia management.
Usaha dan perjalanan yang perlu dilalui K-pop idols. Mereka bekerja keras dan sangat berdisiplin. Mereka perlu berlatih selama bertahun-tahun sebelum dapat debut. Pada masa yang sama, industri K-pop banyak menerima kritikan kerana agensi-agensi yang menguruskan idols ini dikatakan memberi layanan yang tidak sama rata atau unfair treatment. Mereka juga dikatakan terlalu mengongkong kehidupan idols. Akan tetapi, saban tahun, ketara dilihat semakin luas kebebasan yang diberi kepada idols daripada segi kreativiti, hak bersuara dan diberi saluran untuk menonjolkan bakat mereka yang lebih terselah.
Apa ni, memanglah management ada control over them, but I think it's good juga that so benda-benda tu bila diorang ni ialah macam frontliner untuk dunia industri, so macam everybody can reach them. So bila ada control things yang diorang boleh buat, tak boleh buat, it's a good impact sebenarnya kepada masyarakat, kepada budak-budak muda.
Like every single day there must be an issue tau, kalau macam comeback ke, ada comeback, NCT comeback ke, like in new album kan, the first thing they will talk about is the line distribution lah kan. So macam it depends, I think it depends on the song. Kalau macam lagu ballad, mestilah diorang fokus on the main vocals. Kalau macam lagu rap, mestilah diorang fokus on the rappers. Tapi macam kalau lagu yang macam their title song tu, yes, we can actually discuss about the line distribution lah.
I mean, I totally understand because we always complain about whenever EXO has come back, why is it taking so long? You know, why are you not promoting so much? You know, like what is SM doing? They're like contributing so much money to SM, and this is what they're getting. You know, yeah. But I think like over the years they have improved, and I think they're hearing more from the fans because we do have a voice. I think because now K-pop is much more, you know, popular now than before. What I like about the agency is like again the quality control, and also I think they do defend as and when they need to defend their idols, and I think they've also loosened up in terms of like idol life, like dating and all that, especially with like a lot of like the past recent incidents of like suicides and all that, right? So I think they are like being more receptive to like, you know, giving more freedom to their idols.
Yes, freedom.
But it's still it's much more flexible now. But I think there's much more. It can be much more looser lah, like loosen up lah. You know, there's a lot more to improve. But I guess like it's much more better now lah. But yeah, there's always that how do you say, macam tak happy lah sometimes when they treat like when, you know, certain members are not getting enough airtime, you know, and all that.
For me, like, sebab I'm a late K-pop fan, just coming in only now. Tapi I tengok macam NCT lah, and kalau BTS, Big Hit is known to give the creativity, freedom of creativity a lot to the group. They produce and everything, RM and siapa Suga memang produce the songs kan. So they determine, you know, the flow and everything, the direction. Tapi I tengok NCT macam okay lah, I think they do have some freedom to be themselves. I think they do give ideas about everything, macam ikut personality masing-masing. And then macam Johnny, he's like given his own JCC, kan, his own show. So hopefully in the years to come it'll get better lah. These agencies akan, you know, they wouldn't be so stuck on their draconian ways, and they will, you know, kan. Shaza?
Benda ni memang terjadi kat I, tiba. Sebab
jadi macam mana tu?
Masa Super Junior dulu, sebab I memang a big fan of Hichul. Dia cuma dapat like line 2 second je weh. Macam sedih gila. And then macam Hichul dia boleh menyanyi tapi and then dancing kurang, and then dia cuma ada satu rupa yang sangat handsome je. And then visual. Walaupun visual tapi line dia sikit, kamera appearance pun sikit. And sampai one point dia sekarang ni kan dah tak perform dengan dengan Super Junior lagi. So dia macam cakap okay, dia akan promote Super Junior dengan cara lain, which is sekarang dia buat banyak talk show apa semua. So macam dulu pun dia dah jadi DJ whatnot kan. Mungkin dari situ memang kalau tengok performance secara group memang tak fair langsung, tapi SM dia bagi diorang ni explore another field. So kat situ ada nampak fairness dia lah kan.
Anda tidak perlu menjadi peminat K-pop untuk menghormati K-pop idols. Apa yang cuba kami sampaikan, gelombang K-pop ini ada banyak pengaruh positif sebenarnya. Pesanan kami, seperti mana dengan apa jua yang kita ceburi dalam kehidupan, tak perlulah menjadi terlalu taksub atau ekstrim, dan ambil yang elok sahaja. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Stay tuned for more episodes on A Cuppa Teh Tarik with Nadia.